has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis.
Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started.
And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Ready, check. 18 rattling. Go.
Dobbs looking to throw on first down.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Now Dobbs.
Addison hauls it in.
They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one good for 26 and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On first down, Dobbs to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Here's Dobbs to throw.
Pass complete to Addison. He's got room to roam,
and he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Now a give to Madison. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Here's Dobbs to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum going. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3. Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey,
51 yards.
And the 49ers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, Dobbs. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bull his way in there for the 2 points. And they turned the pick six into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now Dobbs. He gets it to Addison. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Here is 3rd down and 4. To throw is Dobbs. That is incomplete.
That one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
4th down, Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll go Madison up the middle, and he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. Cousins. Making the catch, this is the tight end, Oliver. Touchdown! Josh Oliver, 29 yards. And the Vikings have cut the lead back down to 2. Kevin O'Connell choosing to lead his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. Cousins will try and throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. People kiss it on the ground.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It's It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 110 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
Purdy looking to throw. And that's incomplete.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Taken at the goal line. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here now, 3rd and a yard. To throw is Cousins. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. To the air again. It's Cousins. Throw to the right. Hauled in by Addison. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. A first down throw for Cousins. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A 35-yard attempt.
Joseph's got it, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles Lyon settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 122 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Now Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Purdy off the play fake. That's Samuel caught left side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. Here's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Purdy will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And just shutting him off there. Up to midfield. Kene Nwangu. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Niners will add to their 4th quarter lead. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. End zone. And he's loose again. He's past the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. From end zone to end zone, it's a 106-yard return. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And that big 4th quarter return, Charles, makes this a one-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had a big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw, Purdy. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Here comes 3rd down and 7. They'll run again. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 14. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Cousins to throw. That's complete to K.J. Osborne. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. K.J. Osborne, 84 yards. And the Vikings are back within a score. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now Cousins. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And the 49er hands team does its job. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. How the tables have turned now. They're trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
Yeah, I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Here's Cousins. They'll find Osborne here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Cousins. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Oh, what a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. A little extra pressure with this one for Greg Joseph. This to take the lead here in the final minute.
Make that in his sleep.
Come on, 3 more points.
Make that kick. Make that kick.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it'll be a fun time in the Twin Cities tonight. The Vikings win it.